Zechariah chapter 3 verse 8, chapter 6 verse 12, and Luke chapter 1 verse 78. About 500 years before the birth of Christ, God, through the prophet Zechariah, prophesied, «Ιδού εγώ άγω των δούλων μου Ανατολήν». Behold, I will bring forth my servant, the branch. Ιδού ανήρ Ανατολή όνομα αυτό και υποκάτωθεν αυτού Ανατελή και οικοδομήσει τον οίκον Κυρίου. Behold, a man, branch is his name, and he shall rise up from under him and build the house of the Lord. 500 years later, another man whose name in Greek is Zacharias, the Greek equivalent of the Hebrew name Zechariah, concerning the Messiah declared, «Διασπλάγχνα ελέους Θεού ημών, εν εις επισκέψατο ημάς Ανατολή εξ ύψους». Through the tender mercy of our God, whereby the dayspring from on high hath visited us. In the Greek Bible, one of the titles Christ has is Anatoly. Luke 1:78 is a fulfillment of Zechariah chapter 3 verse 8 and chapter 6 verse 12. The Messiah is called Anatoly. Anatoly is translated in various ways in the many different English translations. This makes it very difficult to connect these scriptures together. Knowing Greek gives us a deeper insight into the scriptures, and we can avoid what is lost in translation. So, what does Anatoly mean? It is a feminine noun, Anatoly. The verb form is anadelo, to rise. It can refer to the rising of the sun, the moon, and plants such as a shoot or a branch. As the sun rises in the east, Anatoly can mean east. And when the sun rises in the east, the time of the day is dawn, so it can mean dawn. This variety of meaning presents difficulties for the translators. However, if we know Greek, we avoid these translation difficulties. The word Anatolia, in Turkish Anadolu, comes from the Greek word Anatoly. This is because, from the perspective of the Greeks living to the west of the Aegean Sea, Asia Minor is on the east. By the way, if you are Greek and you want to use the English Asia Minor, always say Asia Minor, never say Minor Asia. Usually in English the adjective goes before the noun, but in this case it's one of those exceptions, so say Asia Minor. I know in Greek it's Mikra Asia, but in English it's always Asia Minor, never Minor Asia. The Slavic name Anatoly and the French name Anatole became popular because of saints such as Anatolius of Nicaea and Anatolius of Constantinople. And these names come from the Greek Anatoli. The next time you read Luke 1:78, remember it is a fulfillment of the prophecy in Zechariah 3:8 and 6:12.